Let's set up chat so I can watch you guys. Oh, my camera's lag. It's not showing. That's sad. Alright, so let me pop that out. Let me put that there. Why can I not find it? Alright, here we go. Let me change that chat. And I can currently only view YouTube chat, so sorry guys. Sorry about that. I think my mic's working. Yep, it's working. Alright. Why won't it apply chat? Alright, give me just a minute, y'all. Is it chat? I think it's chat. Give me just 1 second. It isn't chat. Alright, let's take a look. I will end up viewing you guys. Let's get a hold of chat here. And we'll join this because, you know, why not? Oh, for real lag. Alright. Let's do... Let's get that link. So that is what I typed in. What is going on, bro? Do I have to recreate it? Chat HTTPS. That's annoying. Alright, there we go. Close. Alright, now I can view chat. Let me put it there. And I'll expand on that. Oh, is it putting up my camera? Oh, that's why. Because that's closed. I'm stupid. There we go. No wait, that's the wrong one. That's sad. Alright, well, chat, it's not working, so maybe we'll wait till it just automatically turns on. Let's start off with some Minecraft PvP. Dang. Don't have my normal setup. I don't like this. Bro. Why do I suck? What on earth, bro? What's going on? Oh. I don't know what just happened. I think bro quit. Bro, see what I mean? I said. Bro. What the freak? Bro, my mouse is tweaking out on me right now. It's like this point on my desk where it like has this little bump and it tweaks out whenever it hits that bump. .7 HP, that's crazy, bro. Bro's using a bot. He's not even close enough and he's not looking at me, bro. Oh shoot. That's so annoying. I hit the freaking start button. I was so about to win. What was that? Oh, someone subscribed. W's, thank you, bro. Thanks for subscribing, bro. Let's see who it was. Give me just a second. Oh shoot, I can't rewind. I can't see who it was. But whoever it was here, I'll rewind in just a second after I finish this. Cause I can do it through the website. Just thank you, bro. Thanks for subscribing. Oh shoot. W's. Alright, let's see who it was. Bro, I'm so shaky right now, bro. I don't know why I'm so shaky. It's crazy. Alright, let's take a look. Who subscribed to me, bro? Yeah, 317. Thank you. All right, hold on. Let's see here. Bro. Okay. Let me view that via Stream Elements. Yo, that's crazy. It won't show me. That's crazy. Leaderboard? Bro, that's so sad. But thank you, bro. If you want to type your name in chat, shout out to you. I'll pin it right there. I'll also pin my IP address for the Ghost SMP. Let me pin that. Alright, W's. Alright. Let's see. Oh, bro. Let me click. Alright, thank you. Yo, is it FFA, bro? I suck at... What is this layout, bro? Well, I'll actually grab some of that. Oh, shoot. Bro, get off of my face. Bro, okay. Oh my gosh, bro. That's crazy. What just messed me up, bro? Go, oh wait, I know what it was. It was simple voice chat, bro. Get off of my face, bro. Oh, it's because it's set to V, isn't it? Ah, I knew it. And yeah, hotbar 6. Oh my gosh, what do I set that to? Page down? Nope. Already got that. Bro! Bro! Which one is free? Bro, none are free, bro. This is crazy. Keypad intro. Ooh, okay. I'll do plus. Nope. Can't say keypad plus, bro. Numlock. Ooh, okay. And then that doesn't matter, so... let me just... You can't mute your microphone when using push to talk. Settings, bro. Yo, yo, yo. Alright. Bro, what the heck? Oh, that's right. I'm gonna tier test, y'all. I'm gonna attempt to tier test. So let's get that. started. Oh, it's because I went live. Hold on. Where is Sword? Alright. Go. Where do I go? I forgot where I went. I honestly forgot where I go. Oh, request us. Oh, I'm already here. I'm stupid. Alright. Alright, add server. Done. Alright. Easy peasy, bro. NA preferred server. MC PvP club. Am I right? Is that right? Spawn 4. MC PvP club. That's what I'm going to type. PvP.club. Alright. So I don't know what I'm supposed to expect with backend. You may encounter an error when trying to test. Please don't ping staff if you encounter an error, as we are already aware and are working to fix the issue as soon as possible. Bro, I think you fixed the issue. Oh yeah, that was February, bro. Yeah, delete that. Bro's a manager. That's cool. I don't know exactly how or when I will be accepted, but yeah. Alright, bro. Okay. And I guess we go back. I don't know when I'll be accepted into that wait list, but why not? Let's just play this. Let's play my server for now, bro. Oh wait, that's right. I'm climbing this. I'm gonna kill something. I don't know why. Yes, I'll kill you. Yeah, I just wanted to do that. I don't know why. What did I just click, bro? That's so weird. I'm actually gonna go to bed because I don't want to have a creeper spawn in and blow up my castle, bro. Where am I? Yeah, I'm here, I believe. Yeah, somewhere around here. Am I this room? No, I'm not. Not that room. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm up here. And I'm over here. Yeah, that's where I was. This is my bedroom. That's right. Bro! Get out of here, monsters. You know what? Am I this tower or that tower? Why does it sound so close, bro? Oh, darn it. Yeah, I don't know which, where I am. Forgot where my throne was. It would just be easier, actually, to go through the entrance, which is not this way. Bro, please tell me I have beds up here. Yo. How do I not have beds up here, bro? Aw, heck nah, and it's raining. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, bro. That's right, I need to do these guys. And go do that. Cause why not? I know the perfect place to put them. Right here where it looks all beautiful. Don't ask why everything looks like cut off right there. Bro, I can't place it if... Bro. Bruh. I can't even place it. actually do not know what I want to do. I'm just gonna go here because why not? Yo, did you see that aura? Oh. I need bottle enchantings. Bottle enchantings. Oh, who said best viewers stream? Oh no, it's just the bot on Twitch. Get off my screen. Yo, why does it say I'm not connected, bro? Bro, I am connected, bro. It's crazy. You know what I think of you? Why doesn't it have wind charge on it? Or burst or whatever. Bro. You suck at mace. Bro, why does the spider look like that? Yeah, I suck. I'm gonna move villagers over here. Alright. And also, I need some more fireworks. Bro, let me get my emerald. What the... Yo, a double vein of emeralds? Bro, this is a crazy mountain, bro. So many emeralds. Also, if you want the IP address to this server, it's only on chat and YouTube. So, for those of you watching on Twitch, you should probably go over to YouTube. Check that out. What did I need, bro? I needed more firework rockets, bro. I'll collect them later. I'm just gonna go to my castle, bro. Oh, I forgot I had that trajectory view. Yo, that's crazy. Right. Alright, bro, let's go back to PvP. Yo, who do we have chatting now? Hold on, I can't see with this background. Alright. Yo, Jackson. W's. Thanks for watching the stream. Bro, shut up. Bro. Bro. W's. Alright, I got a victory, bro. Yo, does bro have voice chat? That's crazy. GG's. Yeah. Imagine I get another person with voice chat. That'd be for real crazy. Bro, what the freak? Why couldn't I hit that guy, bro? That was crazy, bro. Yo, am I muted on here, bro? It's crazy. It says the client's not connected, bro. Crazy. Yo, why am I right here, bro? Ooh, there's trims, bro. So that's how people get the trims. They have to pay for it, bro. It's crazy. Yo, bro, 1-1. That's crazy. I have to freaking face off, bro. Oh, this is crazy talk. Just exchanging hits at this point. Except I can combo him. Dang. freaking crit. Bro keeps critting me. Alright, bro. Let's join the party. Why not? Come on, guys. Host party, bro. Yo. Alright, let's see if anyone responded to that thing where we can do a test. No. No testers online, bro. That's sad. Bro, why are there so many freaking... Oh my gosh, bro. Hope I hit someone. Yo. Yo. I suck. Bro, how are there no testers online, bro? What the heck was that? Alright. Why am I not getting tested? I'm number one in the queue. You at number one. Queue, previous testy, tier tester. For the previous number one to finish their test. Bro, wait, where am I, bro? Where am I, bro? Heck no. That's crazy, bro. Oh, at 348, that's crazy. Bro, I wonder how long it takes for me to go through the queue. Yo, what? I'm not streaming, bro. What do you mean I'm streaming? Oh, bro. Oh, I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm so stupid, bro. Alright. Well, then... Here. Might as well join the public VC. We'll deafen, but we'll share our screen because why not? Alright.
this video, I'm going to teach you all the essential sword skills, techniques, and strategies that you need to go from
Bro, it's blasting through my headphones, bro. What the heck?
for a while. This guide is designed to make you a better player. Make sure to take notes.
Why is it still blasting? I've turned it down to 20. Bro, stop. Wait, can y'all not hear? Oh, y'all can't hear. Oh, shoot. Let me see if I can fix that. Yep, okay. Alright, give me just a second, guys. Yo, maybe I can do this. Hold on, give me just a sec. Bro. Stable volume, ambient sound. Where do I go to switch? How do I, bro? How do I switch my audio? Hold up. Y'all need to hear this, cause I want y'all to be good at PvP too. Why OBS, bro? Why are you breaking down now? It's crazy. Yo, oh my gosh. It's probably not listening to desktop 1, which is why. I'm almost certain that's why, actually. Yo, I wonder if I can fix that. Properties. Yo, okay. Does it work? Nope. Wait. Oh, there we go.
The best way of doing this is by double mainly just use craft. In this video, I'm going to teach you all of the essential sword skills, techniques, and strategies that you need to go from tier 5 all the way to tier 3. Whether you're just starting out or you've been playing for a while, this guide is designed to make you a better player. Make sure to take note throughout this video because I'm going to be sharing some crazy ways to start infinite combos, how to counter crit spammers, and even how to fully negate knockback. There are 4 important types of hits in Minecraft. The knockback hit, which is used to combo, the crit, which deals 1.5 times damage, the sweep hit, which is mainly just used to throw off your opponent's aim, and the pick hit, which is a weak hit when your sword isn't charged enough. To combo, you need to reset your sprint so you can do more than 1 knockback hit in a row. The best way of doing this is by W tapping or S tapping.
I do W
To W
tapping,
tap,
but
let
it's
go
on
of W
E, so
right
I just
after
call
hitting
it
someone.
tapping, I guess.
And to S tap, let go of W and press S.
And then
After
I
sprint
was
resetting, hold
earlier in the
W again
video
to sprint hit
doing,
them and continue to combo.
S
You also need to
tapping,
strafe
or
while
for me,
comboing, so
D tapping.
unpredictably strafe side to side using A and D whenever you have someone in a combo. Now you need to learn how to start a combo. The first way is called hit selecting. You let your opponent hit you first while you sprint into them.
Yep, that's
Right
what I
after
do.
they hit you, sprint hit them back. You're gonna land first and have the upper hand to start a combo.
Yep.
The second way is by dodging your opponent's hit. You can do this by holding S to get out of range right before they hit you, and you can easily start a combo on them. Punish critting is the best way to counter crit spammers. To perform a P crit, after you get hit, use the knockback you get to crit your opponent as you're falling down. If that sounds too complicated, just look at this example. A crit deflection is a way to protect yourself if you get critted. After you get critted, sprint hit them away and you might start a combo. This is much safer than trying to crit them back as you'll probably get out-traded hard. If done right, jump resetting is a technique that can almost negate all knockback. To jump reset, jump exactly as your opponent hits you. The timing of this move is quite hard because you have to guess when they hit you, but it is really powerful when done right. If this video helped you out at all, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It literally does not cost anything. And if you want to see me put some of these skills to the test, watch this video here where I versed a 10-year-old in Minecraft block.
Jump when they hit. I did not know that actually. I knew everything in there except for the completely making knockback. Just no.
What if I told you that this could be you by the end of this video? PvP on the latest version of Minecraft is one of the most advanced things that a player can learn. There's tons of unique PvP-based game modes that exist, and with massive servers like MCC Island and Tubnet coming out, having the skills to dominate the battlefield will earn you respect and recognition as a Minecraft player. However, if you're new to PvP on the latest version, or you're a 1.8 player who's trying it out for the first time, where do you even start? In this video, I'm going to be showing you the fundamental knowledge you need to have to get into PvP on the latest version. Do note that this is a beginners-oriented guide, and while this video isn't going to automatically turn you into a tier 1 sword player or anything like that, the purpose of this video is to help set you up for success if you choose to get into the Minecraft PvP community. With that being said though, there's a lot to unpack, so let's get started. Alright, so before we get started, I wanted to show you guys some settings that you probably want to change before you get into PvPing. The first one, and this is something I really wish I knew when I first started, is going into options, accessibility settings, and making sure FOVFX is set to off. FOVFX is also known as dynamic FOV on the previous versions, and it basically makes your FOV change whenever you start sprinting or you have status effects like speed or slowness, for example. On 1.8, I usually have FOVFX on, but for whatever reason on this version, having FOVFX on makes your FOV feel super buggy while you're PvPing, and it's not a good experience at all. If you're coming from 1.8 like me and you're used to having dynamic FOV on, do yourself a favor and disable it on this version. Trust me, it will make your life so much better while PvPing. While we're here, also make sure that auto jump is set to off, and I'd also recommend using toggle sprint. However, I already have toggle sprint enabled on Lunar Client. Since you have FOVFX set to off, it's gonna make your FOV feel really low, so I'd recommend raising your FOV. I have mine set at 95, but I'd say anywhere within the range of 90 FOV is good. Another thing you want to do is go into controls, go into mouse settings, and make sure that raw input is enabled. And finally, you want to go into video settings and make sure that attack indicator is set to crosshair. I know my video settings menu might look completely different from yours if you're playing on vanilla Minecraft, but you can easily find the attack indicator setting in your video settings. Let's start off by talking about the 3 basic types of attacks that are commonly used in Minecraft PvP. Each of these attacks have their own sound effects, so you can know what type of attack you're using against another player. The first type of attack are sweep hits. Sweep hits happen when you attack a player without moving, while moving at a walking speed, or if you haven't reset your sprint. Sweep hits don't deal any additional damage, and they deal low knockback. In Minecraft PvP, you generally want to avoid sweep hitting. However, they can be good in some very specific situations, like if you're intentionally trying to deal low knockback to another player. But for the most part, sweep hits generally aren't that good, and in most situations should be avoided. The next type of attack are sprint hits. Sprint hits happen when you attack a player while sprinting. Sprint hits don't deal any extra damage, but deal much more knockback than sweep hits. This makes sprint hits really good for getting double hits, starting and holding combos, knocking players away from you, and knocking players into the void if you're playing a void-based game mode. Keep in mind that when you start sprinting, only your first hit will be a sprint hit. The rest of your hits will be sweep hits unless you sprint reset, but we'll get back to that later. The last type of attack that I want to talk about are crit hits. Crit hits deal low knockback, but deal 50% more damage with whatever weapon you're using. This makes them really strong for shredding other players' health. Crit hits are performed the exact same way as sweep hits, but with the additional requirement that you have to be falling to actually perform a crit hit. You can get crit hits by falling after jumping or falling after taking damage. Do note though that in Minecraft Combat, sprint hits take priority over crit hits. If you start a sprint, even if you hit another player while falling, you'll get a sprint hit instead of a crit hit. Oftentimes, you'll need to let go of W while attacking the other player, or stop sprinting if you want to get a crit hit. Anyways, these are the 3 basic types of attacks used in Minecraft PvP, regardless of what game mode that you're playing. It's really useful to pay attention to your audio while you're PvPing, so you can hear what types of attacks you're using on another player, and you can hear what types of attacks they're using on you. Generally, when you're not crit hitting your opponent, you want to be sprint hitting them so you can deal more knockback to them. This is because in Minecraft PvP, regardless if you're playing on the latest version of combat or using 1.8 combat mechanics, a general rule is that the more knockback that you deal to another player, the easier it will be to get extra hits on them. This is why in Minecraft PvP, sprint hits are essential for getting double hits and starting combos. In Minecraft PvP, when you start sprinting, only your first attack will actually be a sprint hit, and the rest of your attacks will either be sweep hits or crit hits. If you want to consistently sprint hit your opponent, you need to learn how to sprint reset. Sprint resetting is when you stop and start a sprint after each attack so that your next attack will always be a sprint hit. There's a lot of ways that you can sprint reset, a lot of which that aren't really that practical at all in PvP, but the 2 most common ways to sprint reset are by W tapping and S tapping. W tapping is when you let go of your W key and press it again in quick succession. Doing this with the right timing will allow you to sprint reset every time you W tap.
Yep.
S tapping is similar to W tapping, except after you release your W key, you quickly tap your S key before alternating back to your W key. Doing this will let you sprint reset and will also distance yourself a little bit from your opponent. Now, if you're a 1.8 PvPer, you might be thinking, well, Intel, I already know all about sprint resetting and W tapping. This stuff is easy to me. Well, that's where you're wrong. The timing for things like W tapping and S tapping is different on the latest version of PvP when compared to 1.8 PvP. On 1.8, while W tapping, you can hit another player while your W key is released and you'll still get a sprint hit. This is the way that most 1.8 PvPers are used to W tapping, but this doesn't work on the latest version of PvP. If you try W tapping or S tapping on the latest version as you would in 1.8, a lot of your hits will result in sweep hits instead of sprint hits. A lot of 1.8 PvPers really struggle on the latest version of PvP because they have to retrain their timings for sprint resetting if they want to constantly get sprint hits. The way that I learned how to time my W taps and S taps correctly was to let go of my W key and left click at the same time. It's gonna take some practice to get the timing down, but learning how to sprint reset is one of the first fundamental skills that you need to have in Minecraft PvP. This is why I said to pay attention to your audio while you're PvPing, because if you hear that you're getting sweep hits instead of sprint hits as you're sprint resetting, you'll know that your timing is wrong and you'll be able to correct yourself. The next fundamental skill you need to have in Minecraft PvP is mastering your attack speed. Whenever you swing a weapon, an attack cooldown indicator will appear below your crosshair. If you swing your weapon before the cooldown is finished, you'll deal less damage, and if you swing too early, you'll deal less knockback as well. Different weapons have different cooldowns, so you're gonna have to time your attacks differently depending on what weapon you're using. So does this mean that you should always wait for the attack cooldown to disappear before you attack again? Well, not exactly. If your attack indicator is at least 85% filled up, you can still sprint hit and crit hit someone. There's a lot of situations where attacking before the cooldown is finished or delaying a hit even after the cooldown is finished can give you an advantage in PvP. One example of this is when it comes to comboing another player. Depending on who you fight, sprint hitting the other player when your attack indicator is at least 85% filled up can help you get double hits and hold combos easier than if you were to wait for the attack indicator to be completely filled up. One important thing to keep in mind is that if you sprint hit another player too fast, you'll hit them into the ground instead of hitting them up into the air. If this happens, you won't be able to hold a combo on the other player. When it comes to combos, something that a really good player told me is that you want to hit the player at a speed where you're not hitting them into the ground, but if you attack them any faster, they'll start to get hit into the ground. Having this perfect attack speed is going to enable you to hold other players in a combo. Do keep in mind that this perfect attack speed is not the same for every player that you fight. Generally, the laggier that another player is, the more you will have to wait between each attack to be able to hit them without them getting hit into the ground.
Hold on, let's just pause for one moment. Yo, Ivan, am I saying this right? Ivania Rose. Please subscribe. If you subscribe, there will be a ping on the stream, and that's really cool to see. Oh, they're leaving. All right, bye.
This is why high ping players feel much harder to combo than low ping players. Another example of not following your attack indicator is when you intentionally delay your attack after the attack indicator cooldown is gone while hit selecting, but I'll talk about that later in the video. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is not to constantly rely off of your attack indicator to decide when you need to attack. There's situations where attacking earlier or later will put you at an advantage, and you'll learn that the more that you PvP. Okay, so now that I've talked about sprint resetting and your attack speed, let's combine both of those skills when it comes to comboing. Comboing is getting 2 or more consecutive hits on your opponent while they can't hit you. Let's first talk about starting a combo, and I'm gonna show you guys 3 basic methods you can use to start a combo. With all 3 of these methods, you're going to be sprint hitting your opponent to start a combo, so keep that in mind. The first method is by baiting an attack out of your opponent when you go in to fight them. You're basically trying to get your opponent to miss an attack on you by making them think that you're about to attack them. You can do this by stopping your movement, backing up, or moving from side to side. It's basically—
No, these are not my videos, Aiden, Jake. These are not my videos. These are someone else's videos. We're learning how to get like really good at sword PvP, and then I'm gonna go into MC PvP and try out all his techniques that he's introducing in this video. We have about 6 minutes left.
like playing mind games with your opponent. As soon as you see them miss their attack, go in for a sprint hit and you'll have the opportunity to combo them. Another method is to try to get a close to 3 block hit on your opponent. If you didn't know, 3 blocks is the maximum distance you can be from another player or entity to be able to reach them with your attacks. To put it simply, you're trying to get a really far hit on your opponent where they won't be able to hit you back. The last method that I want to talk about that you can use to combo another player is called hit selecting. Hit selecting is when you intentionally wait for the other player to attack you first and you sprint hit them immediately after. If timed correctly, this will let you start a combo. I don't know why it works, but it just does. If both you and your enemy are hitting each other, you can intentionally delay your next attack to be able to hit select them into a combo. This is something you see a lot of very skilled sword players do in their fights. Also, if another player is backing up or their movement is stopped, then it's really easy to start a combo on them, so keep that in mind. Now, starting a combo is one thing, but how do you actually hold a combo? Holding a combo is a combination of 3 things: sprint resetting and attack speed, which I've already talked about, and spacing, which I'm about to get into. Spacing is basically the distance between you and your opponent after every hit. If your spacing is good, you can hold another player in a combo indefinitely where the only way for them to get out of it is to either turn around or back up. This is called combo locking. Good spacing is when you're able to hit your opponent and they aren't able to hit you back because you're outside of their range of reach. The maximum distance you can hit another player is 3 blocks away, so you want to try and make sure that you're as close as possible to 3 blocks away from them with every hit. To maintain this 3 block distance, you want to pause your movement for the right amount of time while you're sprint resetting. If you're W tapping, you want to let go of W for long enough that you don't enter the other player's range of reach when you attack them, but don't let it go for too long or else you'll hit them out of the combo. If you're getting too close to your opponent, you can also S tap as well to distance yourself a little bit. Making sure you have good spacing from your opponent is a little bit difficult and it involves a lot of timing, but something that can help you a lot is using the reach display mod that's in Lunar Client. This mod will show you exactly how far the other player is from you when you attack them, so you can use this mod to practice getting hits that are as close as possible to 3 blocks away from the other player. For most of this video, I've talked about sprint resetting and comboing, but that's not all that it takes to get good at PvP. Crit hits are super important in Minecraft PvP, and depending on what game mode you're playing, will determine whether you win or lose a fight. Getting multiple consecutive crit hits on your opponent is called crit chaining, and this is an easy way to shred through another player's health. Remember that to be able to crit hit someone, you need to stop your sprint, and you usually do this by releasing W when you hit them. With that being said, there is a way to crit hit another player while still sprinting. Remember when I said when sprint hitting, only your first hit will be a sprint hit unless you sprint reset? If you sprint hit someone and you don't release W or sprint reset, you'll be able to crit hit someone while still sprinting and holding.
Okay, so see, what I want to do is like sprint hit them and then crit them. That's what I want to be able to do because that's what most professional PvPers do, and I really want to, just do that because then I might be able to shred through people's health and win more battles.
W. To do this, start sprinting and sprint hit someone, but don't release your W key or sprint reset. From there, jump and hit another player while you're falling and you'll be able to get a crit hit. Because you're holding W and still sprinting, you'll be able to strafe around your opponent more while crit hitting them, and it'll be harder for them to knock you away. Another technique you can do is called crit punishing. Basically, whenever someone attacks you, it sends you up into the air a little bit, and if you hit them as you're falling down, you'll do a crit.
Okay, so I do this all the time, bro. If you go back in the stream, you'll see me do that.
Crit hit to them. This can work against any type of attack, but usually doesn't work that well against sprint hits, since a sprint hit usually knocks you too far away for this technique to work. Crit hits, on the other hand, don't deal that much knockback, so you can use this technique to consistently crit hit another person that's crit hitting you, hence the name crit punishing. You can also combine this technique with an added crit hit. To do this, jump, crit hit your opponent, hold W as they hit you, and crit punish them after they hit you. This is called double critting. If your opponent is crit hitting you and you're trying to sprint hit them away, don't hit them at the same time as they are hitting you. If you do this, you won't deal enough knockback to them since you're hitting them while they're still in the air, and this will let them crit spam you. Instead, wait until after they crit hit you and they've landed from their jump, and then sprint hit them. This will deal much more knockback to them and will prevent your opponent from crit spamming you, and this can enable you to get a combo on them. Crit hits can be very powerful, but are still counterable. The best way to counter crit hits are to crit punish or with a well-timed sprint hit. Be cautious not to crit too much, because a poorly timed jump could get you comboed very easily against someone who knows what they're doing, and knowing the correct situation to sprint hit as opposed to crit hit someone is essential to becoming a good PvPer. Alright, so for this section, I'm gonna let my friend Sharpness explain 2 advanced tips that you can do in Minecraft PvP. Sharpness is an insane PvPer, and he has a YouTube channel where he uploads some really cool videos, so make sure to check him out. With that being said, I'll go ahead and let Sharpness take it over from here.
Hello everyone, it's Connection from the Sharpness YouTube channel, and I will be showing you some additional PvP tricks that you can learn and implement in the latest version of Combat, which are going to help you get significantly better. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so now for the first additional PvP trick, we have jump resetting. To jump reset, you want to press your spacebar at the same time when your opponent hits you, which is gonna make you take significantly less knockback. You don't have to worry, guys. There is multiple ways to counter it, and I'm going to show you one of the basic ways. You have to predict when they're about to jump and delay your hit. By delaying your hit, it makes your opponent mistime their jump, which is gonna cause them to get knocked back even further. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys another really overpowered technique that makes your knockback literally go away. In the latest version, we call this the no knockback critting. To perform this technique, after you crit someone, hold W and wait for them to hit you. And when you get hit by your opponent, your knockback will be reduced almost completely. I want to add a disclaimer that this only works if your opponent hits you instantly after you crit them, so do not rely or overuse this technique a lot, because it can result in you getting comboed if you are predictable.
And that is pretty much it. Realistically, this video is only scratching.
Okay. What? Oh, bro, why is this in my feed, bro? It's crazy. I don't watch Poppy Playtime. Trust. Oh. Alright. So let's apply some of his tips he gave us. See, so some of their things said to jump, and just I hate jumping in PvP. I have this bad habit of not jumping. Yo, get into my combo. So I'm gonna try his S tapping, as he calls it, for me, D tapping, because I have the ESDF. Bro, why am I trash? Stop moving, bro. Okay. Alright, let me move my keyboard. Alright, bro, let's go. I see you. I know you want to play. So see how I hit after he did? and I'm crit punishing him. So when he gave the knockback, I critted him. I don't know. Bro, okay. So this is just practice for the S tapping right now and critting. Bro, my mouse couldn't move any further. I don't have as big as a space as the guy does. Alright. Maybe I need to up my sensitivity. Bro, what is bridge? Bro! Stop moving! Bro. Oh, he's gonna lock in? Heck nah. Well, I'm just trying, bro. I'm just training, bro, at this point. I'm just training the new techniques. Oh, we're 1-1. I was like, why is there a third? Okay, he used his one lock-in. Bro, stop sweep hitting me, bro. I can hear it. Alright, Han. Okay, so I kept trying to jump at the same time he was hitting me. And I think that's really what messed me up there. Because I was just applying that new thing, that new strategy. So all of these are new strategies to me, and honestly I feel pretty good about my current strategies, but still he has a better strategy, and so I should probably be putting that to use. Bro, is sword not as popular anymore? Bro, am I going against the same person as we were like a couple of rounds ago? So you can see my keybinds at the top left, and you'll see me S tap as he calls it and W tap. But for me it's E and D tap. Trying to put him into a combo. Dang. I suck. Alright. So I heard Hypixel PvP is different than normal PvP. And I just want to see that. Oh, shoot. The lag, bro. Oh my gosh, the lag. Reminds me of that meme where it's like, oh my BZ. Alright, I'm just gonna do a classic duel. Oh, bro. Oh, heck no. Oh, I'm gonna get so cooked. What do they mean, though, that it's different? Bro, is bro looking... Bro is spamming and still getting knocked back, bro. What the what? What the freak? Bro just spammed and took all my heart. What? Okay, for real. It is different. Hold up. Let me spam, bro. Bro, how does it do so much damage, bro? Bro, what the freak? Yo, 20 heart. What? I'm doing no damage over here and bro is spamming and getting... Huh? Are they hacking? What? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand, guys. How do I play? Will someone please explain in the comments how to play? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro. Bro. Okay, let's see chat. Let's see chat. Hi again. I don't like bacon and green Christopher. What? Okay. That doesn't explain Hypixel. I do not understand how to play, bro. And so yo, I'm actually doing damage, bro. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it right clearly. Oh my gosh, bro. So what? So oh wait, now I have 20 hearts. Oh, so that 20 heart got... Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. Wait, I want to see that replay. Oh. Yo, why is my watch spamming? Oh. My watch is spamming me with notifications. Wait, go back. Bro, I didn't see. Okay. So, I just spammed here. Yo, I'm losing hearts. Yo. So, huh? Yeah, I don't understand. Whatever. I'm done. I quit. Alright, leave replay. That was crazy, bro. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life, bro. Bro says dude in chat. Yo, and if you want to join my server, I will gladly play. Just let me know that you're playing down in the comments. It only works for 1.21.11, so make sure you're on that version. And this is the IP address. It'll also be in the YouTube chat. So yeah, join up if you want, and I will join with you. All right, let's see. Let's practice some more PvP. Yo, easy, bro. That was easy. Bro. Get up. Remember, guys, let me know if you start playing my server, and I will play with you. Yo. Okay, bro. Yo, what the lag? I mean, sorry, holy lag, bro. Hold on, let me move my mouse because it's freaking... Okay. Yo, what was that gameplay right there? Heck nah. Who? Bro, okay, spamming swipe is crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna start playing my server right now. My fingers are dying from, like, cramping from playing PvP right now. Oh, heck nah, my fingers are cramping either way, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. It's crazy. Yo, and if you subscribe, there will be a cool ping on the stream. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see your name on the stream. We got someone to do it earlier. It looked pretty cool. Yo, this better not freeze up in ice once I land. Okay. It's like my Frostwalker boots are gonna murder me. Yo, that's crazy using the totem. Also, don't ask why I have Danger Mario's PvP setting and resource pack on. And don't ask why I previously used Dr. Donut's keybinds. I don't anymore, so yeah, trust. My keybinds are set up for sword PvP, not really any other PvP. I mean, I have the crystal PvP keybinds written down, I just don't like using them. Bro, I want to add that mod where it's like the creepy thing in the cave, like a Gru or whatever it's called, that you can find on Forge. Yo, spider, bro. Get away from me. Oh, yo, actually redstone. Yo, give me some light, bro. Alright, bro. Bro, why isn't it showing up red on my crosshair whenever I get close to an entity? I'm gonna turn off the lights in my room, bro. It's so hard to see in this cave. Oh, heck no. Yo, actually, I'm gonna go over there. Ooh, nice, some diamonds, bro. I'm gonna give that to whoever logs on next, bro. So if you want that diamond... Oh, never mind. That sucks. It was showing. Oh, and if I find any more diamonds, you can have it. Anyone who logs on now. That was just sad. That was such a fail. Honestly, I should have just pearled. Alright, my fingers feel better. I'm gonna go back to PvP. Let me know if you log on. Let me know anyone who logs on, because I will give you my diamond that I found. In fact, I'm gonna give you all the diamonds I have. I'm gonna go to my ender chest and drop like probably 5 stacks of diamonds. I don't even know what's in my ender chest, bro. I think I have approximately 5 stacks of diamonds in my ender chest. Does bro have voice chat? Wait, no, never mind. Okay, bro, hold up. It's crazy. Bro is hitting me from behind. That's hacking, bro. No one likes hacking, bro. No one likes hacking. I'll murder you if you hack. Actually, I can't. Because you're too quick. You're jumping. Bro, stop jumping. You deserve to die. Hacker. Yo. Yo. I was cooking for a second. Can't be the hacker, bro. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that Jetism, boy? Oh, I thought you were Jetism. Get out of here, bro. I was like, no way he's actually online right now, bro. Especially in Spawn 6, bro. That would be crazy. Probably be doing a live stream, though. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. I hate this game mode. Bro, what? What am I looking at, bro? I don't even use a bow. Alright, bro. Are we just going against? Yeah, it's just one person. Bro, what? I'm just gonna use both my questions because why not? Bro, where is he, bro? Yo, he used his... Oh, wait. That's... Yo, he's actually using totems right now. Yo! Yo, I thought he was gonna come up right behind me, bro. Darn it. Where is bro? Okay. Darn it. Yo. Yo. Bro. Wait, where is bro? Okay. Yo, I will actually take another totem, bro. Of those. Actually losing on. Yo, he's using his totems too. Yo, I wanna go over to that sussy Baka place. No totems, no totems. Bro, where is bro? Yo, where is bro? Oh, there's bro. Yo, we won, bro. That's crazy. Can't believe we actually won, bro. Yo. I didn't think we were gonna win for a minute there. And that extra totem that I picked up saved my life, bro. Yo. Yo, why can't I hit him? POV Hypixel right now. Yo, bro was so lag. That was crazy, bro. Yo, how is that party full already, bro? That's crazy. Yo, what's going on? Okay. I was about to say. Oh wait, nah, it's FFA. I suck. I suck. I like those ones where it's actually everyone against oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, everyone against the one person, the host. I like that, bro. Yo, I gotta land a combo. Bro, why can't I hit? Okay, bro, hold up. If this works, hold on. I'm gonna turn on the light. So, yo. Oh, heck no, that's crazy. Why is it showing it like that? Yo. There we go. Okay, bro. I was like, that's crazy. Okay, so now my camera's working, bro. Let's find another. Guys, trust. I don't watch this stuff. That's just like showing up in my feed because it's just random, you know? Chapter 5 just came out, so oh my gosh, this is not helping. Oh my gosh. It's showing up everywhere in my feed, bro. Oh yeah. I kind of want to see if Marlo responded to all the accusations, because honestly, I'm with all the accusations. Like, I believe that he's Danger Mario. Maybe not, but likely. Just because of stuff like the Marlo interview and the chat that they showed. Okay, bro.
For the past year, I've been training against.
Nope, not watching a 16-minute video, bro. I'll watch 7:30 though.
Hey Theobalders. I've coached a
Theo,
lot
what?
of people in Minecraft PvP, and the number one struggle I've seen for my students, especially in Sword PvP, is not being able to combo properly. This holds a lot of people back, because without comboing, there's not really a way to punish an opponent's mistakes besides just getting a single free hit. Not being able to combo basically locks you out of a lot of the higher level sword meta. The good news is that the mechanics of comboing are super simple, and there's basically only two mistakes that you can make to mess it up: sweep hitting and bad timing. Before we go over how to fix these mistakes, let's establish the different types of hits. For our purposes, there are two types of hits with your sword: sweep hits and sprint hits. Sprint hits, or knockback hits, are the ones you want for combos, and they're pretty easy to do. You just need to hit while you're sprinting. Armed with this knowledge, here's how to combo in only 3 steps. Hold W, hit, release W. That's it. As long as you follow these 3 steps in this exact order, and as long as you have your sprint button held or toggled, you will never sweep hit. If you're sweep hitting while you're trying to combo, it means you're doing it in the wrong order. It should be hold, hit, release. Not hit, hold, release. Not hold, release, hit. Make sure it's hold, hit, release. It doesn't matter how fast you do it or what you're doing with your other keys. As long as you get the order of operations right, you will always sprint hit. So now you might say, that's awesome, Theobald. So awesome it makes me want to hit the subscribe button and maybe even become a super Theobalder on your Patreon. To which I would respond, that's great, and you totally should. But then you might also say, even when I sprint hit, I'm still too close to them. Which brings us to mistake 2, bad timing.
Hold up. Yo. Yo, it's 20 of 20, bro. Alright, let's finish this video and then I think I'm gonna end the stream, guys.
Take a look at the distance between me and my good assistant here. If I sprint hit him, he should get further away, right? Well, not necessarily. Right here I sprint hit him, but the distance between us barely changed at all. That's because I kept moving forward after my hit, which takes away from the space created by the knockback. Instead, if I let go of W immediately after my hit, I create a lot more space. This is also what makes S-tapping so strong, but more on that in another video. And just like how you shouldn't hold W after your hit, it's also a good idea to minimize your W holding before your hit. We can do this by adding an extra step to our combo instructions from earlier. If you're too impatient to start holding W after your hit, you'll end up running into their range. By waiting just a split second before holding W again, we can stay at our desired distance. One more thing I want to mention is hit speed. Even though we want to wait before holding W, it doesn't necessarily mean we should slow down our hits. Something that a lot of people don't know is that you don't need to wait for a full charge on the attack indicator. You can actually do crits and knockback hits at 90% charge, which is about here. If you're fighting people on an online server, hitting that fast will usually send them into the ground. So you want to hit them just slow enough to where that doesn't happen. On servers without the KB Sync plugin, this will depend on their ping, meaning you have to slow down your hits for higher ping players if you want to deal full knockback. Against very laggy players, it's not usually worth going for normal combos at all. Instead, it's better to spam knockback hits at full speed. So now that you know how to combo, what's the best way to practice? You could have a friend log onto a server with you and hold W while you smack him, but my preferred method is to have this little guy do it in single player instead. To get him, you need to install a fabric mod called Carpet PvP and download this world from my Discord server.
Also, Theo the Bald Bird or whatever, Theo Bald the Bird, your bot has not been working with me. I don't know if that's just me or... Yo, where did he go, bro? Okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna show an example, bro.
I'll have a full installation tutorial linked in the description. And while I'm taking the time to talk about it, I'd like to address some common complaints I've had from people who can't be bothered to check the troubleshooting thread in the map support channel.
Bro, bot is don't spawning.
If your bot isn't spawning, it means you don't have Carpet PvP loaded properly. You can check if it's loaded by doing /carpet in-game.
Carpet.
If the command runs properly, but the bot is still not showing up, then you have an incompatible mod. Try using the map with only Carpet PvP, then reintroduce your mods until you find the one that breaks it.
Bro, my bit isn't moving and it's tasting me.
If your bot is spawned but not moving, close your world, find usercache.json in your .minecraft folder, open it, and fix the capitalization of Theobald the bot. Bald is not capitalized.
Why the world did not appear on the single world?
Yo,
If the
what
practice
is
map
that
isn't showing
AI
up in your
voice,
world
bro?
list, make sure the world files are not in a zip
That's
file
crazy.
or in a nested folder. They should be in a folder inside your .minecraft saves folder. If it does not look like this, it won't show up in your single player worlds. And if the bot is still not working for you, I don't know, go hit a fucking zombie or some shit.
Oh,
Alright guys, I built a little setup for my
I wish I could
patrons.
remove that from the stream.
Let's see who
but
can make
it's a
the triple
stream.
Neo. Ooh.
Sorry.
Ooh,
Sorry,
Mylan,
guys.
Lexer, Dog, Venties, Henceforth, Drevids, Pandusky. Oh, they're so close. Oh, YT Choco! YT Choco made it. And CPVP Master 11! Oh my god! Yo, the biggest birds! Solar Hazed! Big shout out to these three. great. Kylo Heights, drawn. Manios, ooh, very unlucky. But special shout out to my biggest birds, and special shout out to everyone else. I love all my Super Theobalders on Patreon. If you want to support me and show up in the end credits, doing some goofy shit. I don't know what else to do,
bro!
guys. Give me
Okay.
suggestions for what all I should have my shots were not normal looking. That's because I made a mod called Fight. If you ever want to get a good side-on view of people while they're fighting, like for replay analysis or just for spectating, it's a really good mod. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Check it out if you want to use that.
Alright, so real quick. I'm pretty sure I can summon him without getting the carpet. Never mind, I lied. Y'all are about to view my insane mods. Alright, I'm probably gonna end stream. I'll add carpet and then I'll fight Theobald the bird next time I stream. But thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe. And if you go to a new stream, if you see me live streaming, your subscriber will when you subscribe, it will show up in this blue box right here, so you better subscribe if you want to see your name. Alright guys, see you later.